struggle that women have. I mean, as a people, we have our struggles, but as women, we have to juggle a lot. And so I knew that when they asked me to do this workshop, that it was not by chance, and that the heart that God gave me to want to connect to some women was going to be out on the surface, and that somebody in the midst of the group of the women that have said what they have thus far would be beneficial to somebody, and just for one. A New Way of Life is a reentry program that was started back in 1994 by a woman by the name of Susan Burton. Susan Burton was a formerly incarcerated woman who got a place and started her journey into society and found that it wasn't as easy as she had hoped it would be. Based on her desire to want to do better and her desire to get a job and just have a safe environment and to move forward, she thought that it would be okay, and that's what I thought. But then the reality of the barriers and the struggles were there too. So I wasn't totally ignorant to the fact that I was going to have some struggles, especially struggles that I have brought upon myself based on my decision making, my criminal behavior, and my inability to tap into society's level of what they say is the norm. And with that, I was able to want to do better, and that was all I had at the point. But Susan Burton started with the one house, took some women from jails and prisons. They went through that struggle together. She started a new way of life, went on from there, and now she has 5 sober living transitional homes. And I have to say that when I got there was a certain frame of mind that I had to be in order for me to be able to make it through that journey, for me to get through the system successfully. I knew at that point that I didn't want what I had, and that I was willing to fight for something different.
There's two ladies right there.
Because based on the decisions that
Brown
I
cap,
had been
beige
making, it
cap,
did not
brown.
only affect me, but it affected my children, it affected my family, it affected everybody, but I couldn't fix it for them. So I had to deal with my depression, I had to deal with my emotions, I had to deal with the issues that had consumed me that were trying to prevent me from fighting day by day to make it through life. And with the help and support of the women that surrounded me, that embraced me, and I'm like, oh, what's up? What they really want.
Nice cut, bro.
you know, why are they so in tune with trying to help me? Because I wasn't used to that. And I was able to understand that there are some women, some people in this world that genuinely, honestly, critically care about whether I make it or not. And that was enough to add to the fact that I wanted to do better than what I had before. And so I got real excited about being able to come here. But one of the things that I did was something that I was told not to do. And every single body that I reached out to when I began when I got the job that I have, in the position I had, which I had no experience for, because I was studying to be this psychologist that I was going to have to fight to get a license to be, you know. But I reached out to the people that I knew that God was leading me to. It was something in the eyes, it was something in the speech, it was something in the speech.